안녕하세요 travelers, it's Jina. Welcome back to my channel. Today we have a super fun and exciting video from planning a trip to visa and arrival in Seoul, South Korea. This video is going to be like explaining things to a 5-year-old, so buckle up and let's get started. Let's go. 가자! First things first, before you fly to Korea, you might need a special paper called a visa. It's like a magic ticket to the Willy Wonka's chocolate factory. You need a ticket to get into the country. This magic ticket is called Korean Electronic Travel Authorization, known as KETA. So make sure to have that. If you have a valid US passport from April 2023 to December 31st, 2024, KETA is not required for US citizens for stays of 90 days or less. You can also check out this website for more information. Next, grab your phone and download these apps. For communication, KakaoTalk. Most people in Korea do not have iPhones. They are Samsung Galaxy users. Instead of using iMessages, people use KakaoTalk. In Korea, everyone has KakaoTalk. It's a communication messenger app. You can chat people that way. And KakaoTalk operates via Wi-Fi. So if you don't have data in Korea with KakaoTalk, you just need Wi-Fi. For navigation, maps, and taxi. So locals use Naver Map or Kakao Map. If you don't know how to read Korean, I highly recommend Naver Map. Kakao Map is convenient only if you read Korean. Naver Map and Kakao Map are very similar, but I believe Naver Map is more foreigner-friendly, English-friendly. Korea has small, narrow streets. Google Maps do not work in Korea. Also, a lot of businesses don't register businesses on Google. I know, shocking. For taxi, you can use Uber. If you already have Uber downloaded on your phone and you click the Uber app in Korea, it automatically switches to UT app. Uber is in Korea and they're called UT app. See that it's UT? Okay. Lastly, translator app. Google Translator. There will be some times where you might need the translator app's help, especially if you don't speak Korean and if you don't have anyone that speaks the language next to you. Next thing, don't forget about money. It's like a treasure you use to buy things. And it works the same way in Korea. You cannot use credit card in a lot of different situations. So get some cash before you go. Then the next thing you need to remember pre-travel. eSIM. What is an eSIM? It's like a special sticker for your phone that lets it talk to Korean phones. You know, like we call up a person and then it connects to another phone. It's just like that. The eSIM I recommend is Airlo and KKday on your phone. So you just download the app, purchase your plan, and go from there. Last thing before you leave home, look up hotels or Airbnbs, flights. Make sure to find a nice place to sleep. What dates are you going? Book it ahead of time. You're gonna go to Naver app and type in your hotel's address. What you're gonna look for is the train station near your hotel. Yay! You made it to Korea, you did your customs, grabbed your luggages, exchanged a bit of your home money, the cash that you brought, that cash, take that money, and go find one of these exchange machines. But remember, it's better to do it somewhere else later after you exit the airport because their commission might be lower than the airport. Airport commission might be higher because it's convenient. I would recommend about $40 US to exchange and have a little bit of extra cash. Now, remember the magic app that we talked about before, the eSIM? So you're gonna open your app, you're gonna download the eSIM and activate. Voila! Just like that, you now have service and data in Korea. Now you can talk to your friends and family via Wi-Fi, also through this data system. Next adventure, you're gonna exit out the door. There are 3 ways where you can get to the hotel. One is by the limousine bus. Second option is by the train. Third option is by taxi. or Uber app, Uti. I was able to experience the first two options and I'm gonna walk you through. One is by the limousine bus that cost about $13 US. When you speak to the person at the ticket office, you could talk to them in English, just talk to them which destination you're going to, and they will get you a ticket, and it tells you the time and which area you have to go to. Grab your luggages. They're gonna show you where to go. Also, if you do not want to talk to a real person, you can also try to use a machine. But I highly recommend talk to the person at the counter. They're there to help. So beforehand, I highly recommend talking to the driver and let them know that you're getting off the certain stop so they can help you. The driver will come by, they will take your luggages, put it in the trunk, and then you enjoy the ride, which is gonna be about an hour to hour and a half, depending on traffic, from Incheon to Seoul. The second option, taking the train. So taking train it definitely takes longer, but it is much cheaper, much more affordable. If you're on a budget, I highly recommend taking the train. So after you're gonna get to the downstairs, you will purchase the subway ticket. And this is where you use cash. The money that you converted into won, the Korean money won. I believe it cost about $4 US. You're taking the express train to Seoul Station, and then from Seoul Station to wherever you're heading to, depending on where your hotel is, you will purchase a separate ticket from Seoul Station to your destination. I highly recommend the bus. You will thank me later. Yes, it costs a little more, but it's so much easier than train. The limousine drivers will handle your luggages. They will just pick you up and drop you off at the station that you're going to. So when you get off the train or bus, go to the convenience store, ask for a T-Money card. These are a transportation card you can use to get on the train, subway, taxi. You can also pay with this thing. But you have to buy this first, which costs about 4,000 won. If you want the cute design, it costs a little bit more. They also have the K-pop idols. You have to put money in here. You're gonna charge this card, and this is cash only. If you want to put the money in this card, you have to pay in cash. So this is where the cash comes in. You load this up. I would put about 20,000 won, which is about $17 US. That amount, you should be good for a few days. After you load it, so you can scan the card when you ride the subway, bus, or any other public transportation. When you get off the bus or subway, make sure to tap this card. That's how Korean Metro tracks transfers. Sometimes you don't have to pay double if you're going from bus to subway. If you forget to tap when you exit, you might get penalized. So you always see Korean people tapping before getting off. So anytime you see them tapping out, you also might want to do the same. And there you have it, little explorers, your ultimate guide in arriving in Korea. Remember to always ask for people for help. There's always people that are willing to help you. Have a blast on your Korean adventure. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hit the bell so you never miss out on our next fun journey. Safe travels and 안녕히 계세요. 안녕!